Hello my loves and welcome to the Perfume Realm. My name is Manahil and today we're going to be going over the Sephora Favorites Deluxe Sampler Perfume Set. But before we get started, I just wanted to say, if you are interested in joining the Realm is what I call my family here on YouTube. I highly suggest clicking the subscribe button and also clicking the bell notification so you can stay up to date on everything that is happening here. In fact, I am planning on doing a really big giveaway because I'll be hitting 4K over on Instagram soon. And to kind of give back to all of the beautiful friends I've made here in the Frag com, those who are following me on Instagram as well as subscribe to me here on YouTube. I am going to do like a little video where I explain how the giveaway kind of goes and the rules behind it and how to enter. So if you are interested in the giveaway, I would definitely press on the notification bell so that you don't miss a single one of my videos. Okay, here we have the Deluxe Sampler Kit. I've done a video like this before with their previous kits. So when I saw that they came out with another one, I was super duper excited about it. So the latest kit retails for $75. And they claim that the value for this set is truly $148. I really do think that you get a lot for your money. Not only do you get this kit with all of the deluxe samplers, but my favorite part about this kit is that it comes with a certificate inside, which I can show you now. So there's the certificate right here, and basically what you can do with that is redeem it for a full-size bottle of any of the fragrances in here that you ended up really loving. Now it is important to note that you can only get like the 1 ounce or the 1.7 ounce depending on which fragrance you do pick. You're not going to be able to redeem it for the 3.4 or anything like that, so it is important to keep that in mind. So if you're thinking you're gonna go grab a 3.4 $200 bottle of something, that's not how it goes. So this particular kit came with 7 deluxe samples and it had something unique. It also came with a Pat McGrath mascara, and I've actually never tried the mascara from Pat McGrath, so I'm excited to try that one out. The other fragrances in this kit, I have tried them all out. I've taken them out, tried them so that I can actually tell you about the fragrances. I literally get so excited with this box. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. All right, so I'm going to open this up and I'm going to grab the little booklet that is inside. And this booklet kind of has all of the information for the different fragrances in here. Another really important factor about this deluxe sampler box is that often they do have repeat fragrances from previous boxes, and that is the case with this one. There are a couple, which I will mention when I get to them, that were in the previous one. So, it is something to keep in mind if you are, spending the money and you want completely brand new samples every single time, and you purchased one last year, then you might, run into some trouble with this box because it does have repeats. For me, it wasn't a problem. So the booklet, I didn't open it up this time until, filming this, and I realized that it has like a little area for you to put your thoughts. For example, the Versace Dylan Turquoise, there's like a little area for you to put your thoughts so you can remember what you were thinking for each one when you're choosing. Because after a while, when you go through testing each and every one, you might forget what was drawing you to a particular fragrance or what you really didn't love about a particular fragrance. So I actually think that's really cute that they added a little place for you to make note of the fragrances that you try out. Alright, so I'm going to read off the fragrances that are in this box. It comes with the Atelier Cologne Lemon Island. It comes with Chloe. It comes with the Clean Reserve Warm Cotton. The Giorgio Armani My Way. Nest New York Indigo. Tocca Florence. Versace Dylan Turquoise, as well as the Pat McGrath, Dark Star Mascara in Extreme Black. Okay, so we are going to start off with Tocca Florence. So let me read what the booklet has written about Tocca Florence. Tocca Florence falls in the scent type Classic Floral. She is a sophisticate from Paris. Florence is quintessentially French. Her notes of Italian bergamot and ivory gardenia are as romantic as old world Paris. So I totally agree with the description. I think that there's definitely this romantic, upper class, really gorgeous richness about this scent. It is definitely very chic because there aren't too many elements going on. The notes that are in this scent speak for themselves and they don't need too many, unnecessary accessories. This scent was actually available in the other sampler kit that I got, and I actually fell in love with this scent in the previous sampler box. But I ended up buying ombre leather from Tom Ford instead. And after that, I kind of forgot to go on and pick up Tocca Florence. So it was wonderful to be reunited with this beautiful scent. It really helped re-spark that love that I had for this scent the first time that I smelled it. It is this lush gardenia scent, very sweet and full, just this gorgeous blooming flower, and then it does have that bergamot in it, which kind of leaves this again, liveliness. I really do love how lively and bright this scent is without being overly fresh either. And when I say overly fresh, I'm not talking about the gardenia not being a beautiful, fresh and full flower. I mean that it isn't leaning towards the typical, freshy scents that a lot of summer fragrances are, where it's a lot of aquatic or marine notes. I'm a floral person. I love a beautiful floral, and I really love that this scent highlights and showcases gardenia in just the best way possible. To me, this smells like a scent that one of my relatives had at her house. She was the house that we would all go to for Thanksgiving, and she had this gorgeous estate, and it was just full of these blooming gardenias, and even the hallways kind of smelled like Tocca Florence, and I really do love this scent a lot. So I am a big supporter for this scent when it comes to the deluxe box, and again, I was so happy to see this one featured in the box. So Tocca Florence. Okay, so the next scent we're going to talk about is Versace Dylan Turquoise. This is the flanker to Versace Dylan Blue. Let's read what the booklet has to say about this scent. So the scent type is fruity floral. Vibrant and luminous, Versace Dylan Turquoise embodies tradition and innovation. Escaping towards faraway islands where the blue sky meets crystal waters. The sea breeze caresses the skin, waking up the senses and regenerating the soul. So the description really makes this sound incredible, and I would have to say that this one is just as unremarkable, if not more, as the original Dylan Blue. What I've come to realize about the Versace fragrances is that they are definitely more of those very mass appealing, hard to go wrong with fragrances that are really great for everyday wear. The only thing is, I don't think that that's where Versace was trying to go with these fragrances, because if that is intentionally where they were trying to go, I would actually have a lot of respect for the fragrances, or a lot more respect at least, because I would know that the company is really trying to create these everyday scents for the everyday woman. I think they definitely wanted to make pleasing fragrances, but the way they market and talk about it, even here in the description, it's supposed to be something really incredible. Maybe they weren't gunning for unique, but I do think that they were gunning for something that was really going to tantalize us. And that's not what I get with the original Dylan Blue, and that is also not what I get here with Dylan Turquoise. The only Versace scent that I am a huge fan of is Versace Eau de Parfum EDT. I think that the juiciness of that scent is fantastic. I love the blend of fruits in that scent. I think that they did a really phenomenal job there. However, again, it's really not an insanely innovative scent or anything like that. I just really happen to be partial towards it. But still, again, it definitely falls in line with the other fragrances, including this one and the original Dylan Blue, where it's an everyday scent for a woman. But the thing is, Versace has always been a company, a brand, a designer that is meant to be really gaudy. They're really supposed to kind of be over the top. That's what it's all about. I mean, if you ever look at the patterns and the clothing and everything that they release, it's really, really over the top. And I respect it for it, because that is a very unique aesthetic that Versace always goes for. You can also see it in the bottles for Versace fragrances. I think that the Dylan Blue bottle is so interesting to look at, and just, you know, it's a beautiful piece. However, it really does not speak for the fragrance inside. I think that you could sell Dylan Blue in one long column of a bottle, no frills to it at all, and that would definitely suit it a lot better. When it comes to cohesiveness, I do think that this is a great flanker to follow Dylan Blue. So if you did really love Dylan Blue for yourself, then you could easily love Dylan Turquoise. Neither of them are offensive. It's not like they smell bad. They actually smell very pleasant. They smell good. They're just a little boring. This one, to me, in the beginning definitely has a little bit of a lemon disinfectant or lemon cleaning product type of a smell. I don't think that this one speaks to the sensuality of a Versace woman like the description meant, because I don't think that this is a very sensual or alluring scent. So if you really want a safe, easy reach fragrance for the summertime, then I think that this one would be great. But the original Dylan Blue definitely had more of a shampoo type of smell. This one has a little bit more of that lemon cleaning product or citrusy cleaning product type of a smell to it. Again, not a bad fragrance, definitely a safe way to go, but it's not for me, and it is also not exciting. So that is my thoughts here on Dylan Turquoise from Versace. All right, next up we have this beauty right over here, and this is Armani's My Way. This was actually also a sample that was included with the previous sampler set that I got, and I actually really loved it. And when I went to redeem my certificate, I was actually having a lot of trouble because I was stuck between getting Tom Ford's Ombre Leather or Armani's My Way. Something about it, even though in the video it didn't like blow me away, later on I was obsessed with it. The mandarin in here is so juicy and realistic. I love it. I really do think that this one is underrated. It was a new release, so of course it did get some hype, you know, it got a little bit of talk and discussion. So you might say, oh, it's not underrated. I heard people talking about it. However, the level that the scent is at for me, I think that it didn't get enough talk about it. I do think that this is a special scent. Even if it is a fruity scent, I do think that there's something very special about it, and I do think that it is a standout release of recent years. So let me read to you what the booklet says. So this is a classic floral, which I don't agree with, but it is, you know, it has the floral elements in it. I would kind of say that this is more of a fruity floral, but whatever, they call it a classic floral for the scent type. It says, this feminine fragrance is an encounter of consciously sourced ingredients. Bergamot meets orange blossom from Egypt in a luminous, sparkling start, with an amplified bright floral bouquet of tuberose and jasmine from India as a beating heart. Finally, a vibrant cedarwood from Virginia meets a sensual vanilla from Madagascar, and white musk signs the composition. I think that that's a very fair description for this scent. I do think that the jasmine and tuberose in here are beautiful. I love the vanilla and the dry down. The vanilla, the white musk. Okay, here's the thing. I got a little bit confused. So the notes don't mention mandarin, and I don't know why, but I am convinced that there is mandarin in here. So I guess the bergamot and the orange blossom are getting together and creating a mandarin accord to me. But I get this realistic, juicy mandarin smell in the opening. I really, really do, and that's something that I love about this scent. But apparently it doesn't actually have mandarin listed as a note, and maybe you guys won't pick up on it. Maybe it's just my nose being weird and creating this kind of accord out of what they have added. But it does have the orange blossom and the really beautiful bergamot in the opening. It is definitely a sparkling opening. I do agree with that. It sparkles, it's it's luminous, and to me it looks like the dappled light on, you know, water when it's kind of moving in and out. And I think that it is wonderful for this summer. And I do think that for all of the popular orange flower, or not orange flower, orange blossom and tuberose scents that have been released recently, like there's been a lot of orange blossom scents being released. I don't know if it's with the success of you know, Love, Don't Be Shy, which has been around for a long time, but I think with the rise of the frag com, it got a lot more attention. And then recently with other releases such as Sintra, which also has that orange blossom marshmallowy scent, you know, it's become a really popular floral to be displayed. And I think that Armani My Way treated it a little bit different from what's been really popular, actually. Again, this is a mass appealing scent. It's not a mass appealing scent or anything, but I do think that they took the orange blossom in a little bit more of a different direction. Instead of making it this marshmallowy type of thing, they really emphasized the full fleshiness of the floral, which I really did appreciate, and I love this perfume. So this one is Armani's My Way. Okay, so next they have the Atelier cologne, and this one is Lemon Island. So they sent me in the last one the Atelier, what was in the last one? It was the Atelier Mandarin one. It was one with like Mandarin in it, I believe. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was another one of those really summery type of releases. So here we have Island, not Island, I keep wanting to say Island Vanilla. It is Lemon Island. So let me read what the booklet has to say about this scent. So this one falls into the scent type fresh floral, and I do agree with this. So it says, the warmth of the island, the scent of your skin after bathing in the ocean and wearing sunscreen. There's something sensual, sunny, and happy at the same time. And then this further actually lists some star ingredients. It says the lemon from the Indian Ocean, jasmine from India, and vanilla from Madagascar. It is that kind of sugary sweet, lemony opening, not very unique to me, but I do see the concept of, you know, the sun and the sea in this, because, you know, when you go out swimming in the ocean, you're going to get kind of that saltiness a little bit, and then the lemon is very, you know, sunny and bright. It's definitely a sweet lemon, like it could be considered a sugared lemon, but to me it opens up kind of like one of those lemon heads or sour head or whatever, those candies. That's what this really smells like to me. I know some people said it smells like a little bit of a cleaning solution as well, like Lemon Pledge. I can see what they're saying with this one. However, I do feel like the opening in Dylan Turquoise had more of that cleaning product smell than this one did. But again, this is not a very exciting scent to me. It is something that you can find released every single summer of every single year from various different, you know, perfumers and brands. All right, next up we have the Clean Reserve, and this one is Warm Cotton. Now, if anyone knows me, they know that I'm not the hugest fan of clean, fresh type of scents. There are some that I love, and I do own a few that fall into this kind of scent type. However, overall, I'm not usually a fan of this category, but I really like the Clean Reserve Warm Cotton. It is very comforting to me, and the thing is with me, a lot of the scents that I find comforting are more for the fall and the winter, and there aren't a lot of truly like summery fragrances in my collection that I could just call like a comfort scent. They're usually so bright and energized that they're lively. They do bring me peace. Maybe they have like some level of serenity to them, but that true like cuddly, comforting type of a scent is usually for me like more fall and winter fragrances. But I can definitely see the Clean Reserve's Warm Cotton being a scent that would fit the bill for a comforting summer fragrance, and I actually really do love it. I do think it smells like warm cotton. I remember when I was little, after my mom would do the laundry, like if she brought it up and it was still like really warm, I would like jump into the clothes. I had done it a few times and got in a lot of trouble because I would make a huge mess and she had just done the laundry, but like I just loved the feeling of those warm clothes, and this definitely gives me that vibe. So let me read to you what the booklet has to say about this. So the scent type for this one is fresh citrus and fruits. So the booklet says, the name says it all, and I agree. I definitely agree. This perfume is like slipping into the ultimate comfort of freshly laundered cotton sheet. So if fresh, clean, and comforting is your vibe, look no further. This unexpected yet familiar unisex fragrance opens with crisp, airy freshness and then settles to a warm cotton musk. Okay, so I had not read the description before talking about it just now, and it literally reiterated the way I feel about this scent. I do feel like this is fresh, warm, and comforting. It does smell like, you know, slipping into freshly laundered clothing. I 100% agree. I do think that there is an airiness to this scent, and apparently the company knew exactly where they were going with this scent from the description, and they nailed it because that's exactly how I feel about this scent. Apparently, when it comes to this one, you can redeem it for a 3.4 ounce perfume. So that's a really, really good deal if you were to go with this one. And then also, you know, with the whole deluxe sample package and everything, I think that's actually a really good deal. So this is the only one that is a 3.4 size bottle. So that is something to keep in mind. All right, so next up we have Chloe. So I personally was not super entranced by this fragrance. It seems like one of the more, you know, typical perfume scents that you would think of. You know, it really does kind of smell to me like they tried to be Chanel No. 5. So let's read what the booklet has to say about the scent. So the scent type for this one is powdery floral. I totally agree. It's definitely a powdery scent. So they say, Chloe Eau de Parfum is a combination of floral powdery notes, light hints of peony and lychee, and the embellishment of springtime freesia. Natural and youthful, yet seductive and modern, Chloe's signature scent captures the confident individuality of the Chloe woman. If they were trying to capture the confident individuality of a woman, I don't think that they were successful when it came to this scent. I do agree it is a powdery scent. It does have a little bit of the kiss of peony in there, a little hint of freesia in there, but overall this kind of nondescript floral powderiness. I really do not think that there is anything very individualistic or unique about this scent. It's definitely not a standout fragrance. This is a very office safe fragrance, so if that's what you're looking for, that's great. To me, you can find a ton of scents like this on the market, and this is just not it for me. It's boring. I actually don't even have anything else to say. I would actually choose Dylan Turquoise over this one anytime. So if that's saying something to you, there you go. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this one. This is Chloe, and it is the Eau de Parfum. All right, lastly we have Nest Indigo. So this one actually was a pretty hefty little sample size that they gave me. This one, it's not the most boring one in the box. I don't know exactly where I fall with this one yet. I'm still almost like going through the trial phase with this one. Let me read to you what the booklet has to say really quick. So the scent type is cool spices. So this says, this exotic Eau de Parfum is an exploration of the Mediterranean with notes of Italian lemon, orange bergamot, Moroccan tea, cashmere woods, and wild figs from the south of France. So I do get the tea in here, which I like. I always appreciate a tea note in these spring and summer fragrances. To me, it's just the classiest way to kind of bring in the warmer weather. There's something very temperate about the note itself, and it kind of also tempers the notes around it often. However, you know, none of these notes needed to be tempered per se because they weren't, you know, crazy or anything like that. The opening with the citrusy lemon and orange bergamot, you know, it's been done and will always be done. There's nothing wrong with that. You can't really knock something for having bergamot in the opening, because if that was the case, you would have maybe 5 fragrances that exist without that in the opening. I swear it's used all the time, and I am a fan of it a lot of the time, so nothing wrong there. But I do get that woods and figs thing going on. However, I would say that like the wood and figs, they're there, and when they list it, you kind of realize, okay, it's wood and figs. But I would say that in reality, it was kind of this ambiguous type of woodiness that I was getting. I don't think I would have been able to say it was cashmere wood. The thing with this scent is that it's like slightly interesting. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of piqued my interest, and then like I kind of further looked into it, and I was like, oh, okay. So it's not like it was so boring and bland where I was just like, okay, next. For a second, I was like, ooh, wait a minute. And then, you know, the moment passed, and then it didn't really do much to kind of keep that excitement alive, if you know what I mean. So it's a nice scent. But if you do like a tea fragrance, then this might be one that you want to check out. I personally don't think that I will be indulging in a full bottle anytime soon, only because I don't think it would feel like I'm indulging. For me, indulging means that it's something that's really going to make me swoon, and then I go for it. So I guess my final consensus really when it comes to this Sephora Deluxe Perfume Sampler is that I really did like these selections. Now I know that I want to go in and get Florence as well as My Way. So I'm probably going to redeem the coupon for one of them, whichever one is more expensive, to be honest. And then I will go and buy with my own money the other one, because both of them I really enjoy, and I do want both of them in my collection. So anyways, you guys, that is going to wrap up my video for today. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable time with me here today as we sit and chat about perfume. And again, I urge you to subscribe and hit the notification bell, especially if you want to kind of be up to date with this upcoming giveaway that I have planned. Also, just to join the family, because honestly, I love all of you, and I love interacting with you guys, and I love creating the content that you guys enjoy watching. So, you know, when you subscribe and you watch my videos, you know, what you leave in the comments, your opinions, all of that, it does matter to me, because I do want to continually kind of better my content for you all. So I forgot, but I do want to shout out somebody every single video from now on, whether it's someone from my Instagram, someone who interacts with me here in the comments, a new subscriber, you know, what have you. I'll definitely be shouting them out. So in this video, I'm going to be shouting out a few people, since this is my first one. The first person that I'm going to be shouting out is Coco Pebs. She is someone who has supported me very, very early on. I adore her content. Like, she is hilarious and just, you know, has so much charm on the screen, like you can't look away. So I really highly recommend checking out her content. She's awesome. I love her. She's a perfume bestie of mine. Another perfume bestie is Anna Absolute. You guys already know about her because I talk about her all the time, or you already know about her because she's amazing. She's hands down my best friend here in the Frag Com. And so of course I definitely had to shout her out. Another person that I wanted to shout out is Selma B. Shaw. The reason that I am shouting her out is because I know that she's been going through a lot recently. She shared in the comments that she lost someone that means a lot to her. She is a sister here. So, you know, if you see her down in the comments, please show her some love because she really is going through something. And, you know, when I read her comment, it honestly broke my heart because I too lost someone under these kind of darker and gloomier circumstances that have been surrounding us lately. And I just want her to know that she has a network here of people who do care. So I do hope that she is doing better. And, you know, I really thank her for sharing something that personal in the comments. So yeah, give her love, show everyone I mentioned some love. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, you guys. Bye.